This is the third video in a series of strategic opportunities, and we're taking this from the uh, special analysis called the SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And so this is the opportunities part of the SWOT analysis. I thought it would be good to focus just on strategic opportunities. So this third focus is going to be strategic opportunities by patience. And patience enables you to spot tactical shots within the strategy. Patience allows you to adapt to changing circumstances. Patience allows you to execute timing and allows you to create strategic opportunities. And patience really allows you to take the time to understand the big picture and to always ask checks, captures, and threats for every piece before you move. And then consider the SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So let's take another look, or have another game here to assess this idea and make it happen here. We'll start with the same opening. Move your king's pawn up too, and then I want to develop my pieces until I spot a weakness or advance the pawns. I like that. Now I know what I'm going to do here. If he takes that, I'm going to advance my pawn up here. And I believe that that is a good answer to that particular sequence of moves. And I'm going to move here so that he can't put his knight here. And I'm going to move there so he can't move his bishop any further. It's threatening this pawn. But he can't do anything because he can't bring his knight down without losing it. So I'll do this here. Now then, I have a great opportunity to fork the king and the rook. If I can take this piece, he's gonna do that. So that's fine. If at least I get a free pawn out of the deal. And he takes that. Well, that was odd. So now that he did that, I see an opportunity to go here. Oh, he's going to do that. That's fine. So if I take this, actually, I'm going to take that, and that's going to threaten his queen. So he's going to have to do something. And then I succeed. All right. By a clever change of tactics, made it possible. Now I wish I could put my knight right there and fork his queen and his king, but that's not going to happen. So I go there and I take his rook, and then I look around and see what else I can do. This rook can't do anything. This knight could take that, except the queen has it. And I'm real weak on looking at diagonals, so I have to consciously look at what my diagonals situation is in order to make that happen. So that's crucial for me. So let's see. I could put the king in check. Not really. There's nothing I can do exciting. I can put that here and set up for discover check. I think maybe I will put this here, which develops that piece and gets me ready for a discovered check situation, if he allows it. And he may not. He's really good about not allowing discovered check. So he moves his bishop here. So I could use discover check and get a bishop for free. That's probably about the best I'm going to be able to do. I was trying to think of a strategy where I could use my queen. I could put him in check here, but I don't think that's going to help me. So I can go here and get a free pawn, or go here and most likely get a free bishop. Let's see if it works that way. It did not work that way. Of course, now I can go here and I can take the bishop, except that he should move his... he didn't. Great. So now I have another opportunity for discover check. Better than the previous opportunity. So he's not going to be happy with that. So now I can take this pawn. Oh, no, that leaves my queen exposed. Wow. So that's protected. Look at what the queen is protecting. This pawn, and going against this knight. That is awesome. That is fantastic. So my discovered check opportunities, not many. Not many. I could go here. You would just have to advance this pawn to cause me trouble. Then I really couldn't do anything else with that. I could put my queen here, and then if he doesn't move anything, then I could really cause a lot of trouble. Well, he did. He went with my queen. Oh. This is going to trade queens. I don't want to trade queens. Okay, so discover check is not going to be the coolest thing. I can go here and cause trouble for his rook. So that really didn't help me any. Still have a discovered check thing I can do. If I come down here, if he allows it, that will be, well, no, that won't work that way. I have to go here for a discovered check. All right, he went there. That's pointless. All right, so what can I do to cause? Well, this is my discovered check thing. Great. I get his rook. Wow, if I go here, is that going to be checkmate? I think if I go right here, it's going to be checkmate because I've got all these squares taken care of. All these squares taken care of. This square and that square. Yeah, pretty sure. It is. All right. So that was checkmate. But that was kind of a cool blitz game. I had a lot of fun with that. I hope you did. To me, that's the exciting part of playing chess and why I've used this particular program to play thousands of games. I had both knees replaced on the same day. And if you need knees replacement, talk to your doctor. I had to really sweet talk my doctor, and I had several friends who were doctors, and I was able to plead my case with them, and they pled my case with my surgeon, who finally agreed to replace both on the same day. Well, it was great. I had to have some, caretakers to help me out a little bit, but it worked out fine. And then I just, I spent several weeks just playing this game over and over and over again and getting better and better at different levels. My most fun levels are the ones that I win about 98% of the time. What does that tell you about my ego, right? It's obviously all about me because I just want to win, but I'm trying to work on that, whatever. But this is a fun program. So that is Checkmate. And it's checkmate because this pawn has this square, the bishop has this square, the pawn has this square. Oh, and the queen could have taken this pawn. Well, not really. Not after I did discover check. And then the rook has got this square and the king. So the rook really was the key element. I wonder if there's any other way I could have put him in checkmate. Probably not. Well, this was probably it. So that's a nice checkmate. The king's in the middle of the board. To me, it's hard to get a checkmate in the middle of the board because you have to do so many things and so many squares. So the king has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 squares around him. Then you have to check each square plus the one he's at. So that's 9 squares. Anyway, I hope you can find this game or one like it and have a ton of fun playing the game and getting better and better, and then go back to chess.com or Lichess and show off your newfound DLO. And you'll have to earn it, of course, but I think that's going to be easier for you than other ways. So this is it. If you have any questions, let me know. In a game like this, we want to assess continuously, and and we did that. We assessed continuously. I didn't use a lot of patience, even though that was the plan, was to use patience and to assess over and over and over again, to assess and to reevaluate my position after every move. I did it too quickly. Yes, I did. I did not execute patience like I should have. but it worked out pretty well. And then you're going to assess and see if there's new strategic opportunities. And I did that fairly decently. I did find new strategic opportunities. And then I want to see, did the balance shift? Did something happen that made me weaker and my opponent stronger? If that happened, I want to take care of it. I don't want it to be like that. And then I want to always ask myself, hey, checks, captures, threats. What do we have here? Think about it. And then look for strengths, weaknesses, and opportunity. Think about that as well. And then I want to learn from the masters. I love looking at games the masters have played, and some of them are in old books, and you have to get a chessboard out, and you have to, set the pieces up. Or you can do the same thing in Lee Chess and in chess.com, because the games are considered public domain. So you can get a chess game and you can look at move after move after move and see why they did what they did. Sometimes it really floors me to see what they did and why they did it. They may do something that is going to benefit them several moves down the way. And for them to be able to plan that is just amazing. So I'd like to be able to do that. And I'm going to improve my ability on that. I can only look 1 or 2 moves ahead, maybe 3 on a rare occasion. And then I can only hold like 2, 3, maybe 4 pieces in my mind as I think about that. But a chess master holds all the pieces in their mind. And they're going to have whole games in their mind. So when they recognize a pattern, they recognize a pattern several moves back and forward and what it might mean to them. So study classic games. That's a good idea. Analyze the play and how they did it. And then observe and see if you can duplicate how they created and exploited strategic opportunities by patience. And then I believe that in-game strategy is one of the times you're going to need a lot of patience looking for strategic opportunities. In-games are crucial and scary sometimes because you could get the opponent's king down, just the king. And if you're not paying attention, the king will move into a place that's going to be a stalemate. And then how frustrating is that? And I shouldn't say frustrating, but it is. It is frustrating. You got the game won, and then I messed up one little thing, and the king is in stalemate, and so it's a tie. No one won, no one lost because of that. So the in-game strategy is crucial, and apply all these strategic principles for king activity, pawn structure, piece coordination. All that stuff matters so much, but especially in the end game. The end game, there's almost nothing left, and even though a tiny error is going to cause you trouble. So let me know what you think of these images that I have here. I had images for these 3 games, and I had the king and queen stylized, or in this case, against each other. Of course, this is a queen, a female head of the chessboard, so that's a little weird, but that's okay. I thought it was a great picture. So anyway, let me know what you think about that, and let me know what you think about the game, and I look forward to hearing from you. You've made this possible. I'm excited about it. There's no way that this chess channel could have made it without your help and your participation, and you're continuing to do that, and that's exceptionally wonderful and very humbling. So have a fantastic day, and I'll check you later.